Don't you guys think that it would have been so nice and cool to see Alaric and Elena have something more between them, like romance? Me neither. But Matt Davis allegedly did want that to happen to some extent because back in the day, he allegedly had this like burner account on Twitter called Ernesto Riley. And that's where he created and posted creepy fan fictions, allegedly, between Alaric and Elena. Funny enough, though, Julie Plec called him out for being creepy. She literally said on Twitter, "Dear Matt Davis, I got tweets that the A/E or Alaric/Elena hug seemed sexual. Thank you for ruining all that is good and pure with your smutty fanfic." If Julie Plec is calling you out for being weird, yeah, there's something seriously wrong with you. Anyway, she wasn't the only one that called him out, because back in 2020, in the midst of their Twitter fight, Paul Wesley called out Matt Davis. So they were basically fighting over politics. It's a long story that I can cover in a different video, but Paul Wesley told him, "Why would I be proud / condone that? You're better than that, Ernesto." Basically exposing him for having this, like, creepy, weird account where he posts his fanfics, right? There's also a video circulating online saying that he wanted to have some between Elena, Alaric, and Bonnie.
That's you and Elena and Bonnie? Yeah, threesome.
Anyway, let's get into one of his fanfics. I will try to read it without cringing. I think Mystic Falls needs a yoga studio with a super hot and super bendable yoga teacher, a place where Alaric and Elena can go have some girl time. I'd also like to have a scene where Elena runs out of tampons and calls down to Rick asking him to run to the store and pick up a new box. The next scene would be that awkward moment at the register where Alaric has to explain that the tampons are for his student he lives with. Then, as Rick is leaving the store, he bumps into Stefan, who is shopping for toothpaste. Stefan asks who the tampons are for. Rick casually tells Stefan they're for Elena, which he quickly regrets because this sends Stefan into a blood tizzy. Cut to a chase scene between Alaric and Stefan, both racing frantically to the Gilbert house. As Alaric is like running over to Elena's house, he calls Elena, says basically, "I effed up, I ran into Stefan at the drugstore, and now he knows you're on your period, so now he's coming to get you." Then he says, "Go to my nightstand. In it, you'll find a can of vervain mace. I'll be there soon. Whatever you do, don't panic." Cut to Elena rushing into Rick's room, and she opens his nightstand. There, next to some handcuffs, a ball gag, and a box of condoms, is the vervain mace. Elena grabs the mace, runs downstairs. Just then, the front door explodes. "Elena!" Stefan cries out. "What's the matter, Stefan?" Elena asks calmly. "You know," growls Stefan, as his face begins to van out. "Sorry, baby," Elena says. Just before blasting Stefan in the face, Stefan grabs at his face, howling in pain, and drops to his knees. Cut to the cellar of the Salvatore house, Stefan ball-gagged and handcuffed to a chair with Alaric's toys, face burned and eyes bloodshot.